And we're back with another episode of Wake Up with Wops. I just got a fresh cut, not because we're making money. Usually, if you follow the channel, I'll be getting fresh haircuts once we make some winning trades. Well, we've been losing. It's just Thanksgiving's coming around the corner, so I had to look good. But anyways, bear market starting, maybe not. We're gonna see. Today is Saturday. Sunday is a very important day. We talked about it last Sunday because we thought that was gonna be the week that is gonna be very important. Now it looks like this week because we're actually below the 50-week SMA, that 50-week moving average. You can see whenever we roll over, that will become the next bear market. And we are rolling over right now on at 96,000. The 50-week SMA is around 102. Now Sunday, can we get to 102 and close above that? Yes, we could, but it's going to be low liquidity on the weekends. I'm not sure. I don't see it happening. But I marked out 3 zones for you guys: the bull market zone, the neutral zone, and the bearish zone. Right now I am neutral. I should put neutral / cautious because it is a very good time to be cautious at the moment. So we're pulling back to the neutral area, which I have marked here around 92,000 and 88,000. I could see a dip continuation to the lowest, maybe around 88,000, or hopefully the top around 92, find support and then bounce. Now the thing with that is that if it bounces, it could become a head and shoulders pattern. We're going to draw that out for you now so you could see. Alright, so I've never been able to draw, but I did my best. You can see here, this is the one shoulder right here. Then you have the head, the eyes, and the smile. And then it dips down and it makes that other shoulder. That is a reversal pattern. That looks like we could go lower. But what we would like to see to stay bullish is that it continues going and breaks out the bull market zone, which I have here at around 116 to 112. Very important pivot zone to continue going higher. So let's say it finds support at the neutral zone, rejects here, but then eventually goes through, then that will be looking good. And maybe we will still be in a bull market. Now let's talk bearish. Let's say we do get that head and shoulders pattern that we were talking about, or it just breaks through this neutral zone, this cautious zone, and it just continues going lower. Then my bearish area is around 74 grand, 69,000. That's my bear case for Bitcoin. We do have the 50-week moving average around 55,000, so maybe it could reach that level, but I don't think we go under 60,000. That's just my opinion, non-financial advice. So that is my bearish scenario, that it will continue going lower and find support here around this area of the zone, but like at the low 70,000s. So we're going to keep on watch, hopefully see on Sunday how we close on this weekly candle, and maybe we could make some trades, some intraday trades with Bitcoin. Looking at Ethereum real quick on the weekly chart, it's had like 6 weeks of straight pullback, a little bit more than a month. All crypto has. Right now at the 50-week moving average, hopefully find support around this area in the low 3,000s. And if the bull market is still on, we could get a nice rally with Ethereum and other alts. Now let's talk about the stock market, a little bit different. So we had this zone, if you guys have been following the channel, on the SPY and the QQQ. It wasn't looking good on Friday morning. It was like a Black Friday scare because I woke up in the morning in pre-market and we were down like 3-4%, and it wasn't looking good. But at least that pre-market was the low of the day. So it opened down here, and ever since the morning when the market opened, buyers stepped in and we kind of had like a little reversal candle again. Now I don't really like to see 2 reversal candles back to back. We had that hammer, and now we have this little like piercing candle at the 50-week or the 50-day moving average. Sorry about that. Another thing to note is that we did make a lower high. So you can see here, this is a lower high compared to this high here. And we almost made a lower low. If we did make a lower low, then that would have been considered like maybe a break of the uptrend, and then we were going to continue going lower. But we held that, made a higher low. So the uptrend continuation pattern is still in play. We would really need to break this high here on Wednesday, 12th of November. If we break that, then we are bullish. We are back on the bull market for stocks. kind of the same as the QQQ. You can see here on Wednesday the 12th, it made that lower high right here. And then instead of making that lower low and continue going lower, we found support here at that 50-day moving average, just like we did here on last Friday. So we had back-to-back Friday scares, and now above the 50-day moving average, which we like to see. I am neutral right now. I'm very cautious because I'm not really bullish, because we kind of need to remount this area and break this lower high to be bullish again. But I'm not bearish because we didn't break any lower lows. So just cautious, not taking any trades at the moment, just waiting to see confirmation on Monday and Tuesday of next week. So that's it, guys. Just a quick video on Bitcoin, the SPY and QQQ. Just be cautious out there. I wouldn't enter into too many trades. Just wait for that Sunday close for Bitcoin and crypto. And then Monday, Tuesday, we're going to see how the stock market opens. Peace.